all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the Lemurian quartz, reading number 2 with the shungite, reading number 3 with the smoky quartz, reading number 4 with the malachite, and reading number 5 with the citrine. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the Lemurian quartz. Your first message of the reading is to practice patience. So make sure whatever you're asking about, your life in general, patience is something that you're taking into account. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about opportunity that's out in the future. It is very slow moving, so that patience is right out of the chute. Patience is going to be important here, but it is significant. It grows over time. It is something that continues to grow and expand. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about having lots and lots of options, lots of different ways you can go. Normally, some of them are pretty good and some of them are pretty bad. And you have to choose what resonates with you because there's everything on the spectrum in between. So the options are there for you. You have to choose what's meant for you. Next, we have the, here it's a chrysalis, but it's the Hanged One. So it can represent some delays and a shift in perspective, but it also represents transformation because it's a chrysalis here. So there may be some delays. Again, there's that patience idea. I feel like patience is very important. Really good things are coming in, lots of options involved, transformation involved, but patience is going to be a very significant factor. Topping everything off, we have Justice. Justice talks about balancing work and play, fairness, keeping things very nice and balanced and fair. They're, focusing on fairness or balance may be something that helps to kind of bring things in. I think patience is just going to be part of the deal though. Because there's a lot of, delay energy or slow energy here. Now, as far as a yes or no, I feel like the answer to your question is yes. Yes, but you're going to have to be incredibly patient. There may be a transformation involved. There's lots of decisions or lots of choices, and you're going to have to choose what resonates with you, choose what's right for your soul. focusing on balance and fairness as you do. But it does look like the answer to your question is yes. Yes, but it's going to take a minute. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you. Ace of Swords. So a beginning where you take action to step into it. New ideas coming in, new possibilities coming in, and you are the one that has to choose to go for it, that has to choose to make that step. Four of Wands, opportunities to commit to things that you desire. Committing your energy where you desire to put it. This can represent marriage. It's the more fun side of marriage. It's like, hey, I like you. Let's run away. Let's get married. Let's start, a commitment to each other because we like each other so much and we love each other so much. It's that kind of energy. It's doors opening to things you want to commit your energy to. Six of Swords, you guys are moving forward. Now, typically, like in a standard tarot deck, the Six of Swords has all the swords on the boat. Here, all the swords are in the water. The swords kind of represent hanging on to things from the past that need to be released, like emotional baggage and stuff like that. So they're in the water, so that may be something you've overcome, but if it isn't, then if there's something you need to release from the past, let it go so you can get that forward motion. And the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, recognizing your growth. It can talk about reconnecting to your past, reconnecting to your childhood. See, you've got all these toys and like a little girl on a swing. Like, it is reconnecting to ideas, thoughts, feelings from the past, people from the past, or it's looking back and seeing yourself in that light and realizing how far you've come to be where you are now. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, whatever's in their best benefit, please. Thank you, thank you. Greet the Dawn. All right, the Greet the Dawn card suggests using your time wisely, getting up, enjoying that beautiful morning energy where the sun, first touches the sky. You can see they're meditating in this card, so meditation is also very highly advised. Use your time wisely. Get up and do whatever it is that makes you feel good and healthy and energized and in your energy. Now, let's take a look. We're going to look at the Six of Cups with Moonology. What is there for the Six of Cups, please? It's time to take action. Okay. So, this is the reviewing your life and recognizing your growth. This is the reconnecting to previous energy, and there's action needed here somewhere. So whether you need to just kind of give yourself credit where credit is due for all the growth you've had, or if it is you need to reconnect to your roots, you need to reconnect to who you are, that is action required right now. Let's also use Moonology for the Six of Swords. What is there for the Six of Swords here, please? You are good enough and a new start is coming. Okay, so that you are good enough, that tells me that some of those swords may be on the boat for some of you. You need to remember that you are good enough. Right now, this moment, just the way you are. Not when you fill in the blank. Not when you lose 5 pounds. Not when you start making $2 more an hour than you make. Not when you finish whatever it is. You're good enough right now. In the zone where you are good enough right now. And if that's not something that feels comfortable to you, you need to work with it till you do. Because you are good enough for whatever it is you desire to move into your future right this minute. And a new start is coming. You guys are moving forward. So let go of any baggage you need to let go of so you can make that beautiful new start. Now, looking at the new start, let's jump over and look at that Ace of Swords. That is a start where you make the start. You take the action. You move forward. Ace of Swords. Purity. It is a very pure energy. This is a very clean, healthy start for you. And you are pushing forward with your energy, with your zest for life. Now, let's see spell casting for the Four of Wands. That is you committing your energy to things that you want to commit your energy to. You following your passions. Empowerment. Yes, you will find your empowerment in following your passions, in making commitments to the things you actually desire to commit to. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was yes, patience required, maybe some things you got to deal with, but yes to whatever you asked, you get clarity. So the answer to your question is yes, and clarity may have something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Shungite. Your first message of the reading is to detox your life. So whatever it is that's toxic, whether it's a relationship, a habit, something, clutter, whatever it is, you need to detox your life. You need to spend some time getting whatever's not good for you out of there. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's go one more time. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the Chariot. The Chariot talks about forward motion through your strength, your drive, your determination, you moving things forward. However, here the horses are not moving. They're facing away from each other. There's no movement at all. Seems like there's a blockage that's keeping you from moving forward. Next, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands advises you to reconnect to your passions, whether that is, a creative project or a hobby or something. Reconnecting to your passions is how you find your way. This can also represent reconnecting to a romantic passion, but most times I find it's some sort of creative passion. Next, we have the World. The World talks about completion. This could be completion of a karmic cycle, completing something that's important to you, overcoming, getting to make a new start because you completed whatever it was you needed to get done. Next, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks about moving forward. Now, you can see all the swords on the boat. That is carrying forward things that you don't need to go with you. So you're moving forward, but you're bringing tons of the past with you with all those swords. Also, it's interesting. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but the edges of the boat cover the eyes of the horses. This may be where your blockage is. Your blockage that you need to clear to get that forward motion that you desire may be letting go of the past. Topping everything off, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about celebrating, having things to celebrate, celebrating with friends, very positive, celebratory energy. Okay, so looking at this as a yes or no, I kind of feel like the answer is yes. There's definitely a blockage that needs to be removed, but it's positive. I mean, the answer is positive. It is just that something has to change. Like you have to detox something. You have to let go of the past. You have to make some sort of change and clear a blockage to get the forward motion that you need. But the answer to your question is yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eight of Coins, that talks about working, putting in your work, and receiving the rewards for that work. Page of Swords, that talks about paying attention to details. It can also talk about watching, like you watching someone else's social media. Maybe that's one of those swords. Or maybe someone watching your social media, keeping up with you, that sort of energy. King of Swords, that talks about some challenges you're dealing with. It can represent a person. If it does, the person's highly intelligent, very action-driven, very strategic. A lot of times it represents a very significant challenge that you're dealing with, that you have to strategize your way through, that you really have to think through to be able to move forward. We're going to get Oracle and see what the advice is there. And then we have the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins talks about a new beginning. This could be a new job or a promotion to a new role, or you starting your own business. It's something that has a positive impact on your material realm. Now let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Step into the light. That is your light. Embrace your light, the light of you, the light of love, the light of compassion, the light of pure honesty. Really step into the light. Bring your light and step into the light in your life anywhere you can. That is going to help you to move forward as well. Now, let's get Moonology for the King of Swords. What is there to assist with whatever the challenge is, please? Oh, we got 2. Surrender to the divine, a new start is coming. Okay, so what you have to do is kind of surrender to the universal energy. Know that a new start is coming in. Don't fret, don't worry. The challenge you're facing, you will overcome it. It will all be okay. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for that Page of Swords. Whether you're watching or someone else is watching, or you need to be paying attention to details. Creation. Okay, so you need to pay attention to what you're thinking. If you're spending a bunch of time looking at someone's social media, comparing yourself to them, you know, the beach photos that are clearly photoshopped, you know, those photos where you see all the perfect moments on everybody else's feed, and you're like, why is it not like that for me? Well, those images are photoshopped, and only the images that people want people to see are actually placed there. You are creating your own reality. Stop comparing yourself to others. Pay attention to you. Stop watching what everybody else is doing and pay attention to what you're creating, because you are using your mind to create your realm. If you keep telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not like fill in the blank, you are creating an energy that is going to be very hard for you to move through. It's going to keep you stagnant. It's going to create a blockage. So let go of watching other people. Let go of comparing yourself to other people. You're you in the now, in this minute, and that is perfectly enough, okay? So yeah, you're creating your realm. Pay attention to what you're thinking. Don't place blockages that you don't need to deal with. Now, the work and the 8 of Coins. Ooh, change. Okay, so there may be changes coming to your work realm. That may be part of letting go of the toxic energy. If you've got kind of a toxic boss or a toxic work environment, or maybe it's changing in a fantastic way. Maybe you love your job and you're getting promoted to the next step up. There are changes coming in the work arena for you, though. Ace of Coins. There's new energy coming in that's beautiful, though. Answers. The beginning of something that is going to have a positive impact on your realm is coming in for you, and it's going to answer the challenges you've been dealing with. Now, the Transparent Tarot is yes to whatever you asked, and you get good luck. So the answer to your question is yes, and luck is guiding you forward. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the smoky quartz. Your first message of the reading is to let it go. So whatever it is you need to release, it is time to let it go. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about a new beginning. It is normally emotional in nature, It's kind of like your cup runs over with positive emotions. So like a new relationship or something emotionally fulfilling. Next, we see the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about planting the seeds for your future abundance and having to be patient while they mature and grow. Next, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, dream come true energy, feeling like you're stepping into a dream come true. Next, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. It's over, it's done, it kind of feels like betrayal. You can see the way it's drawn. The 10 swords are sticking through the back of the person, kind of like being stabbed in the back. It's an ending that typically includes some sort of betrayal of trust, especially when it's drawn this way. Next, we have the Devil. The Devil, and look at how it encircles that emotional beginning. All right, the Devil talks about restriction. It can talk about love triangles. It can talk about addiction. It can talk about really any toxic or difficult energy that you're dealing with that is not in your best interest, that makes you feel stuck. You can see how it's a shackle with all those 5 chains around it, making sure that you're not going anywhere. Very stuck energy. And then topping everything off, we have the Nine of Wands, and it lines up right on top of that Nine of Cups. The Nine of Wands talks about a sacrifice due to a thought form, hanging on to some thought that causes a sacrifice. With it being on the Nine of Cups right there, it may be you hanging on to the idea that something was wish fulfillment and a dream come true, even though it has shown itself to be kind of a harmful or toxic energy for you. That's not going to be for everybody, but for some people that is. Those two lining up like that with the Devil in between them, that is very clearly that message for at least someone. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, I know we started with very positive energy, beginnings and wishes, but we came into very betrayal energy, stuck energy, sacrificial energy. I feel like the answer to your question is no. Probably for your best benefit. The answer is no for your best benefit. So maybe knows what you're looking for, or maybe no is just what you need to be on your best path. Now, let's go ahead and look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. 3 of Cups, that talks about celebrating with friends, having things to celebrate. It's very celebratory, positive energy. Could represent like having birthday parties or, celebrating, an achievement. 4 of Coins, that talks about having stable material situations. And it says you may be clinging to your money a little bit, kind of clinging to it, not sure about how things are going to be going forward, so you're just kind of trying to save it all. There's nothing wrong with saving at all, but don't worry about money. If you fall into worry, it can cause an abundance blockage. So know that you have stable finances and let the money flow in and out like it needs to. Judgment talks about a second chance. So stepping into a second chance somewhere you desire. Some kind of second chance that's important to you. And the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, seeing how much you've grown. And it can also talk about reconnecting to people from your past, even as far back as your childhood. Now, let's take a look at Oracle for everything. So we're going to bring in Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 3, please. Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel is the Archangel of Joy. She tries to help bring joy into your life. Joy is such an integral part of what we are here to experience. Yes, we're here to experience heartbreak and the full range of emotions, but joy is just a fantastic one, and she kind of specializes in that. So if you need a little extra joy in your life, Archangel Jophiel is offering her assistance to you. Now, let's see the 6 of Cups with Moonology. For the 6 of Cups, please. Adjustments are required. All right. So the 6 of Cups is about looking back and seeing your growth or reconnecting to your past. If you are reconnecting to your past, there is some adjustment that is needed before that happens, or in that reconnection, especially if whatever you're connecting to is like that devil energy or that betrayal energy. Don't go back to things that aren't meant for you. Adjustments need to happen. People can change, people can be different for sure. But if they're not, then maybe that energy is still not for you. So really, as you reconnect to things from your past, make sure that the adjustments that needed to happen in that energy, in that connection, have happened before you re-engage with it. Now, let's see Judgment with Queen of the Moon. What is there for Judgment? The second chance. Change. All right, so there is a second chance at change. I feel like you're reconnecting to something that maybe was a bad energy in the moment. Some of you need to let it go and walk away. Some of you, there is a second chance for that to change. And but you have to be sure that that change is happening or has happened. Now, the Four of Coins, talking about that stable, okay. So on the material level, you are protected. See the protection? You're protected. You don't need to worry about money. You don't need to worry about the material realm. The universe is going to supply what you need when you need it. Now, the Three of Cups. What is there to add to the Three of Cups here for group number 3? Inspiration. All right, so celebrating inspiration with friends, that's beautiful energy. I hope that that is the focus of your energy right now. Now, the Transparent Tarot is a pretty clear no. It starts in a positive energy, but then it goes into a betrayal and stuck energy that is just overcoming. And even the Nine of Wands deals directly with the Nine of Cups. I feel like the no definitely overshadows anything positive. So the answer to your question is no. And family has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Malachite. Your first message of the reading is it's time to transform. So transformation energy coming into your life. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about generosity. It can represent your energy or the energy of someone you're dealing with, but it is incredibly generous energy. The Queen of Pentacles can be very abundant, but she doesn't have to be. She'll share whatever she has, whatever level her abundance is. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about starting something new, stepping into something new that has a positive impact on your material realm. This could be switching careers or switching jobs or going from working for a corporation to working from yourself or vice versa. It is something starting that has a positive impact on your material realm. Next, we have the Hermit. The Hermit talks about spending time by yourself, inner growth. You can see it's very bright at the pinnacle of the mountain, but you do have to climb that mountain. You have to connect with your inner self. You have to meditate. You have to go inwards. You have to talk to your guides. You have to make that spiritual growth that is necessary and beautiful and leads to fantastic things, but you have to do the work, and the Hermit is about taking that time by yourself doing that work. Next, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about looking at things the way you wish they were versus the way they actually are. And sometimes it can represent you not seeing what the universe is trying to bring in for you. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles talks about work, doing the work, and being rewarded for the work that you do. So there's an interesting amount of work energy going on here, but I feel like it's very positive in the material realm for you. Make sure your eyes are open and you're paying attention to what the universe is trying to bring in. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, I know there's some solitude energy and some wishful thinking energy, but there's also some solid work and reward and beginning and material abundance and generosity energy. Like all the Pentacles cards are very strongly positive. I feel like the answer to your question is yes. Your guides want you to know you need to see things clearly and you're going to have to work for what you want. But the answer to your question does appear to be yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. 10 of coins, I like it. That's about abundance coming in, and that's significant abundance. Like, that's a very abundant card. So you guys are stepping into a period of abundance. The High Priestess, that talks about following your intuition, making that spiritual growth we were talking about in the Hermit. That is very, very in touch with your senses energy, paying attention to your intuition and listening to your guides, making those spiritual strides. Page of Coins, that talks about opportunity in the now. That may be what you're not quite seeing. There's opportunity in your realm currently. You have to take action to step into it, but it is quite significant for you. And the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents stuck energy. You guys have been stuck in some way, probably with regards to money. And see how she can see through the veil? This particular deck, the Two of Swords, talks about seeing through that stalemate, that stuck energy. So you guys are seeing through the veil, beginning to step forward into your abundance. You do have to take action. You have to follow your intuition. You have to make the choices and go for what you want and put in the work. But if you do, you are going to find great success there. Now, let's look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please. Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel deals with wisdom, connection to the divine, the violet flame. It is a very enlightened wisdom card. It is an energy of him reaching out, wanting to bring in that like divine energy, that spiritual connection energy. So if you would like some assistance, Archangel Zadkiel is in your reading to offer you exactly that. Now, Two of Swords out of Moonology, please. What is there for this stalemate energy? Balance, spirituality, and practicality, which is beautiful. And that's actually exactly what your reading says. Do the work, put in the work, apply for the job, fix your resume, all of that stuff. Do the work, find the business model if you're working for yourself, whatever it is. Do the work, take the opportunity. Focus on your intuition, follow your intuition, make that spiritual connection, listen to your guides. Balancing spirituality and practicality is what's allowing that veil to thin so that you can see your way through the challenge in front of you. Now, let's use Queen of the Moon and we'll look at the High Priestess. What is there for the High Priestess here? Fruition. I love it. Following your guides, listening to your intuition, that's going to bring things to fruition. That's going to take you where you want to go. So make sure you're making that connection. Archangel Zadkiel is offering assistance. So if you need it, he's there. Now, Page of Coins. Assessing. Okay, so the Page of Coins is about an opportunity in the now. Some kind of opportunity that's available to you where you have to take action to step forward into it. This assessing card, see how she's like using the telescope to look at the moon? Your guides are saying, hey, it's there. Look and see it. The idea of not seeing what the universe is bringing in for you, that's in the Four of Cups. There is an opportunity in your realm right now. Your guides are very clearly communicating. Open your eyes, see it, look and see it. Keep looking till you find it. It's there. Now, let's pull in spell casting for that 10 of coins. That is all that abundance that's headed into your realm. Beautiful abundance energy. Healing, I love it. This may talk about healing like a money mentality, a lack mentality, coming to a healing to really bring in the abundance. I feel like you guys have already done this work and the transition is happening. You are transforming into a money magnet and that abundance is headed in. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a yes, you have to do the work, you have to see the opportunity, but the answer to your question is yes. You get dreams. I love it. So maybe you're dreaming about what you're asking about, or maybe it's the answer to something you've dreamt of. All right, so the answer to your question is yes, and your dreams may have something to do with it. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Please remember to click that subscribe button if you enjoyed your reading. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the citrine. Your first message of the reading is to bring in the light. So make sure you're bringing in your inner light and the light from earth energy. Just kind of let the light into your situation and your realm. And more than let it in, bring it in. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 5, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no to their questions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the Emperor. The Emperor talks about you being in charge of your realm, you making the decisions that take you where you want to go in your life. The Hierophant is next. The Hierophant is foundational energy. That's why it's represented by a giant tree. With a giant tree, you have a giant root system. The Hierophant talks about finding a belief set that resonates with you, going back to school to change your career, getting married, and like combining your life with someone else's. It is a very significant laying the foundation of your future life card, and being on top of the Emperor like that, it's choose how you lay your foundation. Next, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about passion. It can represent a person. If it does, passion is that person's energy. Could be you or someone you're dealing with. It can also kind of encourage you to follow your passions, especially creative passions. If you are creatively passionate about something and you put your energy into it, people are going to notice. People are going to be attracted to your energy because of your passion. Next, we have the Wheel. The Wheel talks about luck and fate turning in your favor, guiding you forward. It also has some healing energy to it in this deck because it's represented by a medicine wheel. And then topping everything off, we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about soulmate connections. Now, the Lovers is typically romantic. The Two of Cups doesn't have to be. It can be. It's often romantic, but sometimes soulmates are not romantic. Sometimes soulmates are like soul family that have been with you over and over through time. So soulmate energy coming in on top here. Now, I'm looking at this as a yes or no. This is a very empowering yes. Like you are being challenged to make the decisions and follow your passions, and you're being guided that luck and fate are guiding you forward, and that you're creating your foundation. You should do it the way you desire to live your life. This is a very strong yes, and it feels quite empowering. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you. 8 of Wands, things are moving very quickly. Also, spirit guide messages coming in quickly. Like situations are moving and changing and your guides are on top of it. Four of Cups. That talks about sometimes not seeing what's right in front of you, not seeing what the universe is trying to bring in. It can also be seeing things the way you wish they were versus the way they actually are. Three of Swords, that talks about heartbreak. So dealing with heartbreak, some loss of some kind. We'll get Oracle. And the Ten of Wands, feeling overwhelmed. I almost feel like with your situations, for some of you, yes is a challenging answer. It's not what you were kind of hoping for. For some of you, it's exactly what you wanted. But for some of you, with this over here, it feels like maybe yes was kind of difficult to hear. So if that's you, I'm sorry that it's not what you wanted, but we're going to get Oracle to see what can help you through it. Now, let's bring in the Oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Withdraw. Okay. So, yeah, withdraw it's exactly that. It's going inward. Over here on this side, we have, she's kind of hiding her face because she's crying, because she's heartbroken, and he's, looking down because he's overwhelmed in the Ten of Wands. And withdraw, he's again hiding his face and, going inside and kind of protecting his energy. We're going to get Oracle on all of this, but I feel like there is something that some of you are dealing with that you need to step away from or walk away from or shield your energy from. Let's keep going. Okay, we're going to bring in Moonology, and we're going to start with that Three of Swords. With regards to the heartbreak or loss that some of group number 5 are feeling and dealing with, what advice is there for dealing with this Three of Swords energy? Hold your vision. Okay, so whatever it is that you feel like you've lost, whatever it is that you feel like is just a difficult situation for you, hang on and just kind of hang in there. Like, hold your vision. You're going to get through this situation. Now, let's see the Ten of Wands with the overwhelming energy. You are very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so again, hold your vision. You're very close. I feel like your guides are telling you, don't give up, don't throw in the towel, like you're going to get to where you want to go. There's just some challenge going on in your life right now. You feel overwhelmed. You feel like you need to withdraw. You feel like you should just give up on it all. Don't give up. You're almost there. Like, you're going through something difficult. You're almost there. Don't give up. Now, let's look at the Eight of Wands with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the Eight of Wands here, please? This fast-moving energy. Situations just moving quickly. Nourishment. All right, so as the situations just turn and turn quickly, make sure you're taking care of yourself physically, spiritually, emotionally. Make sure you're doing what you need to bring in the energy that you need. Now, let's get spell casting for the Four of Cups. What is there to add to this Four of Cups? What are they not seeing? What do they need to shift to see? New beginnings. All right, so whatever has ended has opened the door to a new beginning. For some of you, if you're experiencing an ending over here, this new beginning is what you're not seeing. And maybe you see the new beginning and you're not seeing it the way that you need to. It's not going to be for your worst benefit. It's going to be for your best benefit. You're the emperor of your life. Remember, we started with the Transparent Tarot and the Emperor. You are laying the foundation for your future. You're in charge. Make the decisions that lead you down the path you want to go. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, forgiveness. All right, so the answer to your question is yes. I feel like that is a very difficult answer for some, if not a lot of you. And forgiveness is part of it, whether you're forgiving yourself, you're forgiving someone else. And please keep in mind that forgiveness does not mean you're saying what happened is okay, whether it's you or someone else. You're not trying to justify it. You're not trying to say, oh, well, that was okay because. No, it wasn't okay. But you're not going to give any more of your current energy to the past. And you or they are human, or at least a spirit having a human experience. And as, people in human bodies, we are going to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. You're worthy of your forgiveness. The people that you love are worthy of your forgiveness. And forgiveness doesn't mean you are justifying what happened. It means you're not giving any more current energy to a problem of the past. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.